Hey guys, it's time for what would you guys classify this as?
I mean, it'd be a look at, wouldn't it?
You're absolutely right, but what is it a look at of?
It's of this guy. He's gonna be our brand new character, just
Oh!
It's Spyro!
Spyro!
Bye, you nasty orc.
Dope.
Wow.
Man, that must have been a long drop. Which is weird, because this doesn't really even look like it should have been that long of a drop.
Yeah, it's like 6 feet.
Yeah, seriously. How the hell? But yes, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our look at on Spyro, A Hero's Tale for the PS2, GameCube, and Xbox.
What many,
if you don't mind-
believe to be the last good Spyro game.
Essentially, yeah. And I'm going to be honest, out of all the games...
I will say this is going to be a very interesting look at because on quite a few occasions, James has made it clear that he's not exactly a big Spyro fan.
Not really, no, but out of all of them, this is honestly my favorite.
Certainly tried out some new things, and I think it did an
felt,
alright job.
it felt like the one Spyro game where they actually gave a shit and not make it seem so. Well, okay, there is still instances
Look,
of it being pretty
it's
normy.
Nasty Nork from the first game.
You remember that one?
Yes, he was the villain of the first game, Nasty Nork.
Who?
The villain
Nasty
first-
Nork.
Oh, I get it.
I'm kidding, ladies and gentlemen. I actually
Dark
have played the Spyro.
crystals.
I have played the first game a good chunk of times, although you're new.
Who is that?
Dragon Sorcerer. His name is aptly Red.
Red?
Oh
His name's
boy,
Red, right.
Well, if you
Makes
don't want to convolute
sense.
things.
he's been reading his hentai. I mean, did you see those things wiggle?
Whatever. And he has apparently mastered the powers of dark crystals. And no, we're not going to watch a Jim Henson movie.
Though it is good.
I'm sure you've heard all about him.
No.
No.
Who voices Spyro again?
Believe it or not, Jess Harnell.
That's still. Oh, wow.
Oh, really?
That's-
Cool.
So
And,
that's Crash's current voice.
He's the only actor to date to voice both Spyro and Crash Bandicoot.
Nasty Nork. Didn't I defeat that guy years ago?
Yes.
What are dark gems?
Anyway, sorry, you were saying, Hype?
I was going to say, I'm sure James will probably disagree with me on this, but honestly, there's something about Jess's voice, in this game at least, that I don't think necessarily fits Spyro.
Honestly, I think it fits him better than fucking Tom Kenny. Sorry, classic fans.
He usually has something worth buying.
I think for me, it has to do with the slight kind of... I don't know if rasp is really the right word I'd use for it, but that kind of, like... I'll just say rasp for the sake of it. I think it's that distinct rasp that Jess has in his voice that to me kind of sticks out more than, like, say, Tom's more raspless voice.
Honestly, the only reason I like this one more than Tom Kenny is because it kind of reminds me more of how he sounded in the first game, where, funny enough, I think he was
Oh,
voiced
that would
by,
be-
Rocco.
Moneybags.
Oh yeah, Moneybags.
Ooh.
Also voiced by Jess Harnell.
Oh, nice.
And some reason decided to become a Russian Arabic instead of a fancy-suited moneywad.
Don't bother coming back here.
You know, I just remembered.
500
Oh,
Doesn't
boy.
Jess Harnell do? Doesn't Jess Harnell voice Captain Hero from Draw to
Yeah, and he also does the narrator. For
Oh,
the
yeah, right in the crotch.
You know the guy that goes tonight on America's Funniest Home Videos.
And all I remember
Yeah.
him from, and all I can remember from the only big quote I can say, the only quote that I can say without going, rated R, is Captain Hero saying, "Save yourselves!" And runs off.
But yes, anyway, I flamed his crotch because honestly, after all the games Spyro had to put up with him, he deserves it.
Wait, what
Yeah.
about that other one, hon?
I know, but I don't. I know.
It's
But
alright.
yeah, I didn't want to say the F word in that one.
But I just
Right.
want to go
And-
back real quick, just to go back to what James said about the guys, about Spyro's original actor in 1. His name, I don't know how you pronounce his last name. All I can say is roles that you might recognize him as is Winslow from Cat Dog and Crocker from Fairly Odd Parents.
and buy a lockpick.
There you go.
So yeah, this game has a different system where you're no longer buying, paths. You actually has a full, a very well fleshed out
There
inventory
you
system.
are, my favorite
Yep.
wallet.
You could buy lockpicks, which open up lock chests and gates. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can go all sold out, or if you can just buy more than you need. But yeah, there are a lot of
Unfortunately, for
lock-
now, you can only buy one lock pick. Yeah, but take that, jerk
Give
off.
him what for?
Anyway, let's
You
unlock
rip-off
this
artist.
with- Come on, Sparks.
Small dark holes. Not a problem for me, Spyro. I'll have that lock removed in no time.
Thank you, Sparks.
Is that also Jess?
Sparks.
I don't think so.
Sorry you died. Sorry you died ever since Skylanders.
Yeah, may you rest in peace, good
Oh,
sir.
I will admit, I love this conversation right here.
Oh yeah, me too.
What's
Let us
this?
just watch it.
Hey there, Spyro.
She's Zoe, the safe fairy.
My wand like this.
Oh,
Your current position offers the same.
I don't remember her sounding that high pitched.
Brain cells.
Wait, you have a million? Who has a million brain cells?
Brain cells? That seems excessively destructive.
donk,
That seems kind of bad.
donk.
Okay, it's cool.
I think he. Oh, now he's like, oh, now I can't do math.
Now I forgot how to breathe.
We're running a straight
how-
line.
Oh, and then this character.
Well, who's
Don't
this?
get used to her. This is the only place where she appears.
Look at this dark
Hey,
gem.
Tara.
It's pulsating with evilness.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
No, her name's Ember. See there in the title?
Engagement ring. Don't you think, Spyro?
I know her name's Ember, but
Oh, maybe.
We
I
know.
forget when Ember was introduced. I forget when Ember and Flare were first introduced.
This is the only game they appear in.
I know
Okay.
you'll do it 'cause you
And
like
honestly, they're both one-note characters.
Yeah.
Well, no, because I think they both appeared in. I think they both appear in Dark Brotherhood as well.
Do they?
I think so.
Wait, Dark Brotherhood. I never heard of that
The
one.
DS.
Are you
Oh,
That's
Shadow
Shadow
Legacy?
Legacy.
Oh, Shadow Legacy. My bad. Sorry. Dark Brotherhood, Sonic. Shadow
Well,
Legacy.
honestly, if they do, then I guess there's that. But then again, that game sucks.
Well, I know a lot
Yeah.
of characters, like all of the elders from this game appeared in that one. Red even appears in that one.
How far did you even play into that game? If you don't mind me asking. Wait, you did?
Yes.
You poor soul.
It's not bad. I liked it.
I could.
Bam.
Donk.
That game felt so cheap to me.
All the pots.
I get. Well, that's just. Well, I mean, that's just like your opinion, I guess.
Fair enough. Honestly, I just it.
I mean, at least we can both agree that I did not like a New Brotherhood.
Well, yeah, Dark Brotherhood is stupid.
The
There's Tomas,
elders.
who's also voiced by Jess.
Oh, Master Spyro, you must be setting out to stop Red from using the Dark Gems
Good old
to
Thomas.
take over the world.
Yeah.
Is there any voice that Jess Harnell can't do in this game?
Red was once an elder.
No, I even saw on a panel at a convention. He even doesn't really. He doesn't mean Marlin from Finding Nemo impression.
I take a real
Nice.
Holy shit.
To a point, I don't think that's too hard to believe because I think he actually does voice him in all the like spin-off stuff, like in the Finding Nemo game and
How to
whatnot.
destroy the Dark Gems instead.
Wow.
Close.
Well, we dodged a bullet.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, I would bore you with a tutorial, but I know the gamer wouldn't like that.
Dive.
I thought we knew this. Like, this is a common thing. I thought at one point, the ground pound.
The ground pound, and actually, due to this game, you can double jump.
Oh, okay.
No, he wasn't
And
saying
double
that.
jumping is how you instigate.
Yep, he wasn't like trying to teach you how to use it. He was just saying that that's what you need to use to break these particular gems. Like
That
so.
being said, you won't be able to use these abilities until you talk to them. So,
Oh,
may as well be the same way.
Uh-oh.
and Dark Gems remove the corruption from the world.
Yeah,
whoa,
they're pretty
boy.
much they're pretty much this game's not power stars.
Oh, hey, Hunter. There's also Jess.
Devil damn it!
Yo,
Wow.
Spyro, did you know you can
Just
use
does
the Dark
everyone.
Gems to glide further?
Actually,
Oh,
that being
boy.
said, I actually do like his voice for Hunter here.
If you find a dragon egg and
I
get
like
back here
Hunter's
safely,
voice.
I'll open the door.
Funny enough, this is the only time Hunter's actually likable in the series.
All the times, aka You're the Dragonfly, he's been an idiot.
He's a big idiot, and in the earlier games, he was a freaking scaredy cat.
You can use the double jump
Yeah, that was
and
his
glide
whole.
to travel
That was his
further.
whole arc. I
Glide
forget.
over
Does
these
Bianca
ledges to
appear in this
find
one?
a dragon
No.
egg.
Rats. Okay.
Honestly, are we really missing anything with her?
Fair enough. Okay, one thing to note is that with the double jump that we learned, we can technically you could do a single jump, glide, and then use your double jump at the end of the glide.
In a way, it's pretty much this game's equivalent to the hover that you have in the original games.
I was gonna say it also is kind of like the spin jump
Oop.
from Mario, where you can use that at any point in time in his jump arc.
Fair enough.
Zoe.
But yeah, like this is all part of the reason why I think this is probably one of the better games in the series, because honestly, I always felt the original games were a little too corny for their own sake.
I
mean,
suppose so.
I know
This
some
one had-
people
this one
agree
definitely
disagree
had
with me
a
there,
more
but it's just like this game feels a little more. It feels like a proper evolution for the series.
I definitely
'cause-
remember playing this game and being like, wow, they're giving me a lot more gems than I'm used to.
And there's good reason for that, as you already saw.
expensive.
Oh, cute, a dragon egg.
Flowers.
What do we all hatch into?
all these really do is they let you get to play as different characters.
They're pretty much well that, and they unlock the game's extras for you.
Right.
Okay.
Depending on you have to get. Well, actually, there's a character that'll explain how the system works later. But yeah, they're scattered all over the place, along with another special item which we'll also learn about later.
Oh, fire bombs.
This honestly
Why
is
does
kind
it
of
look
fun.
like a Pokeball?
Ooh.
There's
sure.
really no use to them. Because
Yeah, they're honestly, it's a feature that you rarely ever need, and honestly, it's very.
I just never buy them.
I never use them, straight up. Yeah, you
what
never
was I
have
saying?
you never have a need for them, so it's like, what was even the point?
But
I mean,
will
they
say
don't
I
even,
will
like, do double
think
damage
about
to
it.
those armored enemies?
No.
No, you have
Huh.
to.
Well,
Charge
to be fair,
them still.
most enemies go down one hit anyway, so what's the point?
Yeah, because classic Spyro thing. Oh boy, yay.
There's only like one point I would say they're best for, and it's for the archery type enemies, but you rarely ever see those. So
Yeah, I was
Speaking of archery,
What's up?
Hey, nice one,
we got an
Spyro.
egg.
You managed to find the dragon egg. All
Oh,
right.
yeah, I was gonna say, and I think about the dragon eggs are also kind of like the Jinjos from Banjo-Tooie. How
More or
they're, like,
less.
particular families of them.
Yep.
Hey!
Hey, you can do archery? Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good archer.
That's his
we'll actually
gimmick.
see. You can actually play as him
Door I
in
just
later parts of the
opened,
game.
Go through the door I just opened.
Yeah,
Archery
yeah,
seems
okay.
like a cool sport.
I
Ah!
was about to say, he definitely seems more smug in this game than I remember.
He's grown a pair.
Yeah, finally.
Donk.
What else? That locked chest we need a lock pick for.
Yeah, and get used to, and this is pretty much one of the few reasons why you're going to be visiting Moneybags a lot in this game. Because there's a lot of these chests. And oh hey, look at that strange little machine.
so
Oh, never mind that.
is
Fireworks.
Firework.
Dang it. Just a little off.
So close.
Oh well.
I was about to
what
make
else?
a joke, but I decided to shut up
some
about
of,
it.
Like some of the dragon eggs, if you get enough, then you get to play as Ember or you get to play as Flare.
They're just color swaps of Spyro.
Yeah.
Ha!
Or costume
Oop.
swaps anyway.
Oh,
And they even
yes.
still have just his voice. It's like, goddamn, were they really that lazy?
Oh yeah, fodder enemies from the classic.
Sheep.
If you're a fan of Spyro games, Spyro's health is depicted by the sparks.
Sparks.
When Sparks is
Oh,
blue,
wait.
This is an activation pad for my latest invention. The ball gadget.
The ball gadget?
To operate it, you'll need to collect 8 power stars.
What?
What?
Power Star.
Hey, you ain't getting any of my stars.
Then how about red
Oh god.
No.
Those either.
Luigi, you weren't invited.
gold tokens?
That was my Mario.
What exactly?
Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't tell.
My Mario really sucks that badly.
Fine. You need 8
Why did you tell him that light gems are so hard to find in this game?
Honestly, they're not. They're about as common as your typical power stars.
But they're all over the place.
Well, yeah, well, so are dragon eggs.
But then when you need like 50 of them later on,
activate.
Again, it's really not that. It's not really that hard. And I've beaten this game like once or twice.
yeah, there's a light gem over there and
Ooh, Mama Dragon.
thieves.
Oh no!
Hey, what's going on here?
She's also voiced by Jess Harnell. No, I'm kidding.
I wish.
Jess
If
Harnell's
only.
favorite one.
Oh yeah, I found one of those. Maybe I can find all the.
Oh, by the
Have you
way,
noticed
since
any
she hasn't really...
Saving the world.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but since she hasn't really been able to talk much, Sis, do you have any particular memories of Spyro you want to share?
Eggs to a set. If you
Oh, yeah.
can find whole sets, I'm
I
sure
have very
you'll be
few because I've
rewarded.
only played it a couple times and watched my childhood best friend.
Well, not like this game, not this game in particular, just Spyro in general.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying.
Oh, well, I mean, which games in particular did you remember playing or seen playing?
The original, and I have it. Like I ordered it a couple years ago, but I still haven't got around to playing it.
It's a limited edition dust collector.
Let's buy that thing for the chest back there.
Honestly, that's kind of the same deal with me in Medieval.
Oh, yeah,
like,
I
I
just
bought that for my
remembered
birthday
an idea
last
for a
year,
look
and
at.
I never got
Oh,
around to
what's that,
getting
hon?
more into it.
Frogger, he's back for PS1.
Oh.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I
game's
also like
okay.
Frogger 2 Croc's back, or whatever.
Oh,
Oh, that
Swampy's Revenge.
Swampy's Revenge, yeah.
I actually
Honestly,
haven't
they're
that.
both not terribly memorable to me.
I like the. Anyway.
Well, the first one's only really notable for how fucking hard it is, whereas the second one is just feels like an afterthought.
Well, I like the idea of it being, more like an actual story.
There you are.
So I guess you can only.
Yeah, it
own
was
one
a
at
really
time
weird story.
by a chain.
I was
A
about
chain
to
that
say,
lets you hold up to 3.
I do have memories with Swampy's Revenge, and the story in that game was kind of weird in my opinion.
What's that?
Basically, the crocodiles, they're fed up with not being able to get the Froggers and whatnot, and they're getting their revenge by stealing Frogger's family and holding them hostage so they can take over the swamp.
Not even holding hostage. I remember the cutscene. He just flings them across the
Feel free
land.
to browse my fine wares, Spyro, and spend.
Thank you, Moneybags.
But yeah, here's where I show off some of the other items you get. Most of them are not available at this point, though.
And
Hey,
most
what
of them
is
just-
happening?
Ooh.
That
And
was
a
weird.
lot of, and some of them are even temporary.
Yeah.
There's some aqua bombs, and yeah, because you get aqua breath and lightning breath.
But the best.
I don't know if you guys heard me ask this before, but I was saying, why do those fireballs look like Pokeballs?
I
Not
don't
sure.
know. That's because they're bombs. I don't know. I don't know. Did the normal Spyro people develop this game?
This one was developed by Eurocom.
Huh.
Like this was after Insomniac were pretty much finished with the series after 3.
Yeah.
Also, James, if you're being picky about her doing Frogger, he's back. I could always do Frogger's Big Adventure.
The 3D game?
Yeah.
No, thank you. I've played it before. It sucked. There's one
What?
Frogger game. There is one Frogger game I wouldn't mind doing for the channel at one point, though. It's most likely going to be a look at.
What's that?
Okay.
That one game for the GameCube where Frogger is voiced by Kevin and I think it was Marie Kanker,
Huh.
or was it Marie or May, the blue-haired chick?
Oh, that's Marie.
Yeah, that was Marie. Okay, yeah. Frogger is voiced by that same actress.
Huh.
Okay, there's another Dragon Egg. Thanks.
Okay, I'll admit the fire bombs are actually fairly useful for those guys because you don't want to get too close to them.
Because they will shoot you.
Yeah.
And their bullets move super fast because they'll just boom. It's like, oh, you're dead.
Don't.
So
It's
take
almost
back
as if
whatever I
it's a
said
bullet.
earlier. They're actually useful for something. As such.
Yeah, like look at that.
Nope. It's almost as if it was
That
a
is
bullet
kinda
or
cheap.
something.
It's like a crossbow bolt.
Oh hey, another light gem, and it was right atop the fucking professor's laboratory.
Professor,
You were skipping out on us this whole time.
there aren't even any monitors or anything.
Spyro, you found the secret entrance to my lab. Well, I'm busy right now.
I'm kind of curious as to who this guy is, because he definitely sounds more dignified than Tom Kenny did in the second game. Not that I dislike that performance, but that one was definitely more
all
like.
about that.
I was about to say, not that I dislike that performance, but it was definitely kind of like Tom's typical old man type of performance.
Yeah.
I'm just an old man.
That kind of thing.
That was more like his a loudmouth impression, not so much old man.
Okay. I thought we
Maybe.
were. Oh, sorry. That was SpongeBob doing an old man. Not bad.
No, it's not that. I remember that much because I actually did play a good chunk of the trilogy, save for the second one. Oh, actually, no. I played at least 1/4 into that one. Oh,
It's
hey, that
Sergeant
bird
Bird.
looks familiar. He's from the third game.
Yeah.
The what was it? The one that introduced Bianca.
That was the second game.
That bitch. No, that was the third game.
Oh.
Yeah, 'cause
Second
the second game was.
Oh,
Ripto's
Bianca was the
Revenge.
bunny, my bad.
Ripto's Rage.
Ripto's Rage.
Yeah, the bunny's from the third game.
Okay, for a second I thought he was getting her confused with the orc, or whatever that girl
I know a
was.
lot of people are getting mixed messages because, like, but you're not even a Spyro fan! No, but I played a good chunk of the games.
They're
I was-
mostly alright. I don't mind them.
Honestly, I don't think the PS1 games have really aged that well, but
Oh, yeah,
I
the old 3D
mean, they're
models.
functional enough. It's just that I feel the visual performances and all that are incredibly cheesy, especially
that
the
was
second
just-
and third games.
Well, I guess
like-
that's just Insomniac starting out and whatnot.
Well, yeah, that was just them starting out, so I won't give them too much shit for it. It's just that I don't think it's aged terribly well.
Dark.
Don't.
Ugh.
And with
Flare
yay,
Dragon Egg.
More eggs.
yeah, I think there's like 10 or 8 sets of eggs, and that's what you get your unlockables.
Yeah.
Anywho, let's talk to the Boydie. That's
Whitey!
Sorry, chap, but only birds and Air Force pilots can get up there. And I happen to be both of those
He's a
things.
penguin who flies with a jetpack and missiles.
Shall I take on
And he sounds more posh than he did in the third game.
I think video games grand.
I swear that voice sounds familiar to me. I just can't pinpoint where.
It's Jess Harnett. No.
That's not Jess. Oh, I wish.
That's the joke of today if no one's caught
Now,
on. So,
one thing I'll get onto before we get too far into the game video. I actually think the soundtrack is really fucking good. In fact, I think it's the best in the entire franchise. And this song right here kicks ass.
Oh yeah,
oh yeah, this is like
cool.
this is like some DreamWorks kind of music.
Yeah,
times.
seriously.
Oh, yeah.
So Sergeant Bird's levels are usually, especially if you're trying to do the harder ones when you only get so much time, they take some strategy to them.
Yeah, there's a how should I put this? There's a I can't think of the word right now.
There's almost like an implicit path that you have to take to find. So you have to blow up everything. You have to blow up these things with missiles. These time gates give you plus 5 seconds each, which are very useful to keep in mind. And to get the dragon egg, or
Ow. Oops.
yeah, because you need to fly, because otherwise wobbling will get you anywhere. So yeah, we'll get some seconds here. And these rings, I don't think they give you time as well. So you gotta move. Yeah, the other issue is that because I'm sure that James is going to show it off because it's just a bunch of repetition. You can do it for a dragon egg, and then you can do it a second time for a light gem for a harder challenge.
Yep. That's pretty much the basis for a lot of the side stuff you can do in this game. Like, there's this guy. There's also a new character that you meet up with in the swamp named Blink.
There's also Terra Strong.
Yes.
I was trying to say,
Everyone is
didn't
Terra
this
Strong
game also have a... I was about to say, doesn't this game also have like a mole character, or is that the one you were talking about?
Yeah,
That's Blink.
that's Blink.
Okay.
His sections are incredibly long.
Sort of. Yeah, kind of.
There's that moment where he's like, well, I don't know. Then the memory finally kicked in. Yeah, it's... or if anything, they drag a bit more than they should.
I honestly haven't played those sections in a long time, so I'll have to see for myself.
And then there's Hunter, and I think that's the only big sections there are.
Sadly enough, Hunters you only get to play as him like twice in the entire game.
Wait, was there any sections where you could play as Sparks?
Yeah. Sparks is the 5th playable character. And we're done.
Yay.
Woo!
Yeah,
Fun, you filthy vultures.
Didn't get a chance to say it, but it looked like his sections in this game look relatively faithful to how they were in the third game.
Well,
Oh,
here
yeah.
you go, Spyro.
Sort of.
All I got you was this ridiculous dragon egg.
Well, excuse you. It's like they're the eggs of my people.
Well, I can give it another go and see if I can win you something decent. Like a light gem, for example.
And yeah, that's how you would have to do it, but... This
No,
just
thanks.
this just be repetitious. We gotta move forward.
Yeah, I don't think we need to see it a second time.
I'll tell you, make fun of my kind.
Yeah. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we're not quite finished yet. We still gotta take care of that one.
Jeez, you startled me.
Yeah,
Don't
seriously,
do that.
you jerk off.
That's self-defense for you.
Yep. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually about to enter our first world in the game. But that being said, there's only so much of it I'll show off because otherwise this lookout would be way too long.
So this thing to keep in mind is that, how to put it, this game almost has like a
All right,
Jack and
this thing.
Daxter kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it does.
In that all the worlds are interconnected and there are big bosses to those giant sections.
Yeah, sure. If making heart shit bits would be possible with these horns.
Hooray!
Is it safe to
there's a
assume
word
that...
sheet.
Is it safe to assume that Ember is pretty much this game's Amy Rose?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, except she doesn't stalk us. In fact, after this is the last time you see her.
Don't take that bridge to the swamp, Spyro. If you do, I might never see you again.
Well, Spyro, will you take that risk?
I was about to say,
If you don't,
Charge!
I'll never see you again.
all the more reason.
No, it wouldn't even be that. It'd be like, if you do, I'll never see. He's already halfway across the bridge. I'll catch up later. Anyway, but
So, yeah.
and yeah, similar to there's a whole system where like you have to get a number of dark gems
Hello.
to beat the boss. That's about it.
Yep, that's pretty much it for Spyro: A Hero's Tale for the PS2, GameCube, and Xbox. Honestly, yeah, I'd say give it a shot if you want, because honestly, you don't really need any prior knowledge to Spyro to really get the most out of these games. Like, they're pretty straightforward. But with that said, I am JamesmanXtreme.
Lucky Jack 20.
Hylian Princess Lita.
Jordan the Cat 11.
And I'm Ripto, who I believe is also a boss in this game as well.
Spoiler warnings, he's not.
Oh. I must be thinking of a Dragonfly then.
You're okay then. Oh, I made it to the wrong game.
And ladies and gentlemen, if I ever do a Spyro game, I hope they get remasters. Till next time, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.